And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. From the Beaver Dam High School Field House, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV proudly present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight it is a showdown atop the Badger East Conference. The Monona Grove Silver Eagles are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house, and I'm joined by my videographer and on-site engineer, Cale Zomer. Jeff Hall is my radio engineer back at the 1430 studios. And our simulcast tonight is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, and QBS Law. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Power Sports Company, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Horicon Bank, and Great Harvest Bread Company. Welcome into the broadcast, everyone, on this Thursday night. Glad to have you with us again. As I mentioned a moment ago, we are simulcasting tonight. We welcome those of you watching this broadcast on Daily Dodge TV. And for the others, we welcome you into our radio simulcast back on 1430 WBEV. It's been a while since we've been able to do that, but we've got you covered, both audio and video tonight, and this should be a dandy. It's Monona Grove, it's Beaver Dam, it's the top two teams in the Badger East. Both of these squads come into tonight's action with a 7-1 conference record in the Badger East. So the winner of this game would be in first place all by themselves at the end of the night. Now, or maybe we should say again, they would have the best record in the East because, again, remember, with all the changes to the Badger Conference this year, yes, you have 8 teams in the Badger East, but again, those 8 teams are grouped into 2 4-team pods. Beaver Dam is in the Northeast pod with DeForest, Waunakee, and Watertown. Monona Grove is in the Southeast pod with Fort Atkinson, Milton, and Stoughton. So even though the winner of this game technically is in first place, has the best record of the 8 teams in the East, really, again, it all goes back to those 4-team pods. You want to be able to win your 4-team pod because at the end of the season, the teams that have the best records in the pods are going to face off for a potential conference championship. I know it's confusing. We've talked about it a little bit throughout the season, but yeah, again, this is a big game because it counts in the conference standings. You would have the best record in the Badger East at the end of the night. But again, it's those pods you have to worry about. And right now, Beaver Dam with that 7-1 record in the pod, Waunakee's right on their tail at 6-2. And DeForest and Watertown rounding out the Northeast pod at 4-4. Meanwhile, in the Southeast pod, Monona Grove, they want to keep pace as well. They're 7-1. Stoughton is the nearest competitor at 5-3. Milton and Fort Atkinson a little bit farther back in the pack. But these two teams have played well this season. I mean, we start with Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam's 15-2 overall, and the Golden Beavers have won 9 games in a row. As a matter of fact, the Beaver Dam won 6 in a row to start the season. They dropped 2 straight, and now they have come on strong since those 2 losses in early December with 9 straight wins. Their last game was this past Tuesday night, a couple of nights ago. They were on the road at Stoughton, got a 67-43 win. I didn't see that game. We weren't there to broadcast that night as we had other commitments. But this past Saturday night, Beaver Dam with an impressive 68-48 win over Oregon down in Monroe at the Badger Challenge. Now that game against Oregon did not count in the conference standings, but still it was a good primer for Beaver Dam heading into this busy week with Stoughton on Tuesday and now tonight Monona Grove. But Beaver Dam, they're playing well. Again, getting contributions from up and down the lineup. I talked a little bit about it on Saturday night. Gabby Wilkie still leading the way with 17.2 points per ball game. She's not the only one in double figures, though, as Kylie Whitnable averaging 10.8 per ball game for Beaver Dam. Bella A-Striker is nearly in double figures at 9 points a game. And Annika Salatel, Ani with 8.8 per ball game. Again, it's the same old story for Beaver Dam. They continue to get a lot of contributions from a lot of different players. Their biggest issue has been consistency, as far as consistency on the defensive side of the ball, consistency as to their pace, and also ball security. Those are things that Tim Chase, the head coach, has been harping on all season long, continues to harp on. This is a really talented team, but those are the things he keeps talking about that they want to clean up as they head down the stretch. Meanwhile, Monona Grove, looking at this team, Monona Grove is 9-5 overall. Monona Grove won 7 straight games to start the season, but it's been a little up and down since then. After that 7-game win streak, they lost a game, then won a game, lost a game, then won a game, and now they've lost 3 straight. So the Silver Eagles are trying to right the ship a little bit. Now, in their defense, a couple things here. This has been the meat of their schedule. They have played some really quality teams over the last couple of weeks, including Waunakee, Reedsburg, Madison, La Follette, Prairie du Chien, a non-conference game in there. So this has really been the meat of their schedule. The other thing that's been hurting Monona Grove a little bit is they haven't had the same lineup really since their second game of the season. Due to injuries or illness or other things, they've had a lot of players out at various times. A lot of players have missed time this year, so it's been tough to have a consistent lineup in there for head coach Tyler Keel. And as a matter of fact, as I say that, I can mention that tonight they're going to be without the services of several players. A couple players are injured. Avery Poole, she is their leading scorer on this team, 17 points a game. She is out with an injury tonight. So is and Avery's a senior. So is senior Riley Gaber. She is not available tonight. And Paige Hansen, another player for the Silver Eagles, is not available tonight due to another commitment. So, I mean, this is a tough game as it is, coming on the road to play the 5th-ranked team in Division II. And now it's that much tougher because you're shorthanded. But they've been dealing with that all year. You hate to use it as an excuse, and for the most part they haven't, but just going to make things a little bit tougher for this Monona Grove team. But hey, at least they're playing games. You look back to last year with the pandemic and the things that were going on, the Silver Eagles only got to play 7 games last year. They didn't even get to practice in their, have regular practices in their own gym. So, you might be tempted if you're a Silver Eagles fan to, complain a little bit, because we're missing players and it's a tough stretch. But you know what? No, I don't think you do, because you're just happy that these girls are getting the opportunity to play this year. And that's the bottom line. And nice to see them back here in the gym tonight for what should be a very entertaining ball game. Right now, we're going to step aside for a quick 2-minute break. And when we come back, you'll hear comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of Beaver Dam. Let's take a 2-minute break. We're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, kicking off the new year with a bang. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 off 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Editions. Take $5,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds and brand new 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4s from $29,995. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back inside the field house. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, last time I saw your club was a couple of nights ago on Saturday down in Monroe, a win over Oregon in the Badger Challenge. I missed the game on Tuesday against Stoughton, but a road win for your club. Talk about that game and what you saw that night.
Yeah, it was a really good start for us. Playing down against a good Stoughton team, some really good players, tough defensive, a well-coached team with Brad Pickett. We got up 21-3 to start the game, played really well, closed it out 40-17 at half. Second half, we started a little slower. It took us a while to get going. We were making mistakes, just everybody making little mistakes, whether it was offense, defense, whatever. And they cut it to within 15, and then we kind of got it going again the last 8-9 minutes and finished strong. But yeah, every win's a good win, and you just hope to move on to the next game after that and prepare as best you can.
I've noticed a couple times this year where kind of what you just described with the Stoughton game, and that is you get out to a pretty comfortable lead, but then maybe have some issues closing out or keeping your foot on the gas in the second half. Is that something you've addressed with the girls?
Well, I mean, it's nothing we really, I guess have really looked deep into. I mean, we're just trying to play with the same pace. I mean, some of it is the other teams are doing good things too. But yeah, it's just one of those things we got to keep on striving for that and, have that attitude that we've got to keep on working and keep on doing, what we need to do. It's just a lot of execution is what it is, and kids understanding, what's the right shot at the right time and, defensively sticking with the game plan as much as we can.
You just used the word pace. That's a word you've used quite a bit in our conversations. Are you happy right now with the pace your team is playing at? I know that was something that earlier this season you said we got to pick up the pace a little bit.
Well, it's improved since we looked at it, a few weeks ago. Some of our games that we didn't feel we were as successful in, that was definitely a big issue. So we're trying. I thought Oregon was better. I thought the first half in Stoughton was better. I didn't think the second half, after going back and watching the film, we maybe had the same, intensity as far as that. But then at the same time, sometimes we get trying to go so fast that we try to start making passes that really aren't the right pass or trying to do too much. So we got to figure out what's right. And then once we figure that out, I think things will go in the right direction for us.
Well, another word, besides pace, that you just used was consistency. That's the bottom line here, isn't it? Just looking for that consistency right now on both sides of the ball?
Well, yeah. I mean, what we do, we want to do it consistently throughout the game. I mean, you're not always going to make shots, but you want to take the right shot. You need to take care of the ball. You need to rebound. You need to box out. When we run, whatever we're running, we need to execute it to perfection. And, you get to this time of year, you got to start being able to do those type of things. If you're not, you're going to drop games. You just are. Other teams are improving as well, and if we're not improving at a greater rate, teams will get us.
Tonight, you've got Monona Grove in here. Now, first place on the line in the Badger East. They're all big, but obviously this one maybe a little extra with knowing that you can move into first place by yourself if you get the win.
Well, we're kind of in our pod, so even though it's a conference game, they're not really in our pod. But yeah, it means a lot because it does count in a conference game, and Waunakie's right behind us. So it's one of those things that Monona's a really good team, and we got to take care of business tonight. Shoots the three very well. I have a lot of kids that like to play basketball. And, we're going to have to defend them well, and we're going to have to make sure that we do what we need to do on offense as far as getting good balance inside and out and, making sure our kids share the ball and we're rebounding. And the pace we talked about before, we got to continue to do as well.
Who or what concerns you most when you look at this Silver Eagles team?
Well, their point guard's very good, Aubry Poole. She's a really good player. She's going up to UW Oshkosh to play. She can score off the three. She can score both hands. Very similar to a Cassidy Trotter that played for us years ago. similar kind of player. Cassidy, better defender, but offensively she's very similar to her. And then they shoot a ton of threes. They really do, and they've kind of played in this system for a few years for their coach and Tyler Keel, and they're going to do a good job trying to get those things. And then offensively, making sure we do what we need to do. I mean, I think with basketball, every game's a little bit different. You always kind of have an envision what it's going to be, but a lot of times you have to adjust that vision while the game goes on. It's just, another opportunity to see how we do against a team that's successful right now.
They've had a little tough patch of their schedule. I mean, they're playing some good teams recently, including you guys. But you said you really have a feeling that this is a team that can come out the other side. Yeah, they should be the team that comes out of the other side between Stoughton, Milton, and Fort Atkinson. So, they've had a tough stretch here. Madison LaFollette last week was a ranked team in D1. Reedsburg last Friday, and then against Wanakee, and then us tonight. So that's a tough stretch, but those are the kind of things that are going to help them. And because they've seen some pretty good teams, they're not really going to be shocked of anything that they see from us tonight. Well, should be a great atmosphere, and looking forward to it as always. Tim, good luck to you and the girls tonight. Thanks for your time. Yep, thank you, Mike. All right, that's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. Right now we will step aside, and then we'll come back with more of our pregame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
And it is time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove, coached by Tyler Keel. They will start at a guard, Emily Clevedence, a senior. Also at guard, Taylor Moreau, she's a junior, and Emma Lee, a senior. Forwards include Gwen Bondurant, a senior, and Abby Inda, she is a sophomore. The Monona Grove roster does not list the heights of the Silver Eagle players. So again, the guards are Emily Clevedence, Taylor Moreau, Emma Lee, and the forwards Gwen Bondurant and Abby Inda. They all get the start for the Silver Eagles tonight. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase. And a familiar lineup. The guards are Ani Salatel, a 5'11" sophomore. Maddie Kinsey, a junior at 5'10", and Bella Astreicher, she's a 5'9" junior. Forwards include Gabby Wilkie, 6'2" sophomore, along with Kylie Whitnable, a junior at 6'1". So again, for Beaver Dam, it is Ani Salatel, Maddie Kinsey, Bella Astreicher, Gabby Wilkie, and Kylie Whitnable getting the start. For those of you on the radio side that can't see it, the Golden Beavers tonight are in their home white jerseys and shorts with the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. And Monona Grove, they've still got their warm-up jerseys on, but I imagine they're going to have the blue jerseys and shorts on tonight, being on the road. And in the first half of play tonight, Beaver Dam is going to go right to left, and Monona Grove will go left to right. And we'll keep it right here for the national anthem. The Beaver Dam High School Pep Band will be performing the Star Spangled Banner.
National anthem performed tonight by the Beaver Dam High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Kyle Henriksen.
That's the Beaver Dam High School Pep Band with the Star Spangled Banner. Once again, our game tonight brought to you by the good folks at Columbus Family Dental, Beaver Dam Unified School District, and QBS Law. Those are our presenting video sponsors for the Daily Dodge TV video stream. Tonight's game also brought to you by Power Sports Company, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Horicon Bank, and Great Harvest Bread Company. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their continued support. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. The BD fam, better together. Hey, if you'd like to send me an email during the broadcast tonight, please do so. I'd love to hear from you. And you can send that email to sports@dailydodge.com. Again, that is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. I'll be happy to give you a shout out, as we always like to make our broadcasts interactive and fun. We've got emails in the hopper already. This one says the last two games by Beaver Dam very impressive on the defensive pressure. A shout out to the team and a special hello to number 14, Brooklyn Holt, from Brooks' favorite Minnesota grandparents. Char and Greg checking in, as they do all the time. We love hearing from them. What else we got here? Hey, Jody and Brett Recheck tuned in to our favorite sports announcer and our favorite high school teams. And Mikey says, let your replacements know they filled in admirably last week, and I will do that. Hey, we've got great talent all the way around here. Thank you for this privilege. Jody and I always look forward to these sports broadcasts, and thanks to the terrific sponsors that would make these possible. Go Beavers from Brett and Jody. Great to hear from you guys, as always. And what else do we got here? As always, thanks for the play-by-play. Good luck tonight's game. Cheering from Sun Prairie, formerly Green Bay. That's from Diane Storhoff. Hey, 3 emails. We haven't even started the game. I like that. All right, Beaver Dam and Monona Grove ready to go. There's the whistle. Ball in the air. Tap controlled by Beaver Dam. Let's play basketball. And here we go in Badger East Conference play. Again, Beaver Dam moving right to left in the first half. This is Maddie Kinsey up on the elbow right side. To the top of the key. A-striker out to Salatel. Post feed was tipped and going to be stolen by Monona Grove. Emily Cleveden's going to bring it across the timeline for the Silver Eagles. And I was right. They're wearing the dark blue jerseys and shorts tonight. They have white numbers and trim. And here we go. As the Silver Eagles spinning into the lane, putting a shot up. One-handed is Abby Inda. And she gets the Eagles on the board first, 2-0 Monona Grove. We're about 38 seconds into the contest. Salatel launching a 3-ball. Yes! Ani Salatel from downtown Beaver Dam gives the Golden Beavers a 3-2 lead on that triple. We're less than a minute in to this first half. Thanks for being with us on this Thursday night. It's cold outside, but it's pretty hot here inside the BD Fieldhouse tonight. Good crowd on hand here. Student section on their feet as per usual. And here is a drive into the right block, and a pass is taken by Emily. Lee leaves it off now for Taylor Moreau, up top of the key, being guarded by Salatel. She goes down to the left block, kicks it back up top for Inda. Inda, bounce pass into the lane, and it was actually kicked inadvertently. It was a low pass, and it hit the foot of Gabby Wilkie, and they blow the whistle. If there was a shot clock, we'd reset it, but there is no shot clock. A minute 20 gone here in the opening stanza. 3-2 lead for Beaver Dam, but it is early. And this is Emily out on the right elbow, and we're going the other way. We had some extracurriculars away from the basketball. Monona Grove going to pick up a foul here, and it's going to go on Gwen Bondurant. That is her first, and as I mentioned, the team's first. All right, minute and a half gone by. This is Maddie Kinsey over on the right side for the Golden Beavers. One hands it up to the top of the key. Salatel out to A-striker left of the circle. Back the other way. Kinsey beating Salatel in front of the Monona Grove bench. Lob pass. Wilkie one hands it back to Maddie Kinsey in three-point land, and now another whistle. Let's see what we got going on here away from the basketball. Another foul on MG, and it's the second already on Bondurant and the second team foul. So Delaney Bracken, she's a junior, is going to check in to replace Bondurant. And again, remember, Monona Grove, we mentioned they're a little short-handed tonight, several players out. And the players that I heard don't want to see them get into foul trouble. Gabby Wilkie, long NBA three. It's no good off the back iron. Clevedence has the rebound for the Silver Eagles, and she throws it ahead to Inda. Abby Inda down the lane, puts one up, missed it wide left, got her own rebound, put back, that's off the rim, no. And the rebound this time for Kylie Whitnable, throws it to Wilkie. Everything but the finish there. And here's Salatel trying a three, off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Wilkie, double teamed in the lane, and she traveled. Yeah, she was being sandwiched between a couple of defenders, caused her to travel, and with 15:47 to go in the opening half, it'll be Monona Grove basketball. Right now, it is a 3-2 Beaver Dam lead. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house. I'm joined by my on-site videographer and engineer, Cale Zomer. And let's not forget about Jeff Hall back at the radio station, engineering our radio simulcast tonight. Takes a big crew to pull off these productions here. Clevedence near the top of the bubble, being guarded by A-Striker. Spins into the lane against A-Striker. Tries to go up and under, and a shot, and I think they're going to get A-Striker. Yeah, they're going to get A-Striker on the contact here, trying to block the shot of Clevedence. So Emily Clevedence will head to the charity stripe. She is 63.2% from the line this season. She'll shoot a pair. And the first of two is in and out and back in again. So we're tied at 3. Clevedence averages 7.4 a game, 3.4 rebounds a contest. Shoots around 25% from beyond the arc. Next one's on the way. Off the back rim, no. Kylie Whitnable, the defensive board. And flips it ahead to Maddie Kinsey. Now Whitnable. Out to A-Striker, left of the circle. Pass was intended for Whitnable on the left doorstep, but it was deflected out by Delaney Bracken. 2 minutes and about 48 seconds gone in this first half. Tied at 3. This is Salatel trying the three ball. Over the rim, missed it. Wilkie has the offensive rebound, and as she drove towards the basket, she got fouled. Check this one out here. Going to be the third team foul on Monona Grove. Taylor Moreau, the junior, picks up her first. This is Kinsey on the baseline to my left to toss it in for the Beavers. Past Wilkie, but saved by A-Striker out near the center circle. Back to Kinsey on the left elbow. Kinsey driving towards the top of the silo. Now backs up near the timeline. Behind the back dribble. Picks it up. Sends it out to Gabby Wilkie high on the right. Wilkie feeds Ani Salatel. Now back to Wilkie. Cross-court feed one-handed. Kinsey going to go right baseline. Bounce pass into the lane. There is Whitnable. Banks it home. Kylie Whitnable using the glass. 5-3. Beaver Dam in front by a pair. 14:36 to go first half. Here's a bobbled pass, but saved by Allie Yunt in the left corner. She had checked in a little while ago, a senior for Monona Grove, and so did Carson Nelson. She's out there now for head coach Tyler Keel. Here's a shot blocked by Wilkie. Blocked Allie Yunt's shot and takes it away. Throws it to Kinsey. Kinsey at the midcourt stripe, brings it in to the front court, and now sends it to Salatel. Salatel out to A-Striker in three-point land. Nice pass into the post. Whitnable through a double team, puts it up and in. It was you talk about a thread-the-needle pass, and then Whitnable splitting the double team to score 7-3, and now we've got a whistle. Foul here on the Golden Beavers with 13:59 left to play in the half. Riley Zarnecki checking in for Beaver Dam. Sophomore, 5'11". Carly Lappin coming on, 5'7" sophomore. Layla Ashley checking in, senior at 5'6". As we get some fresh personnel out there. Foul, by the way, was on A-Striker, her second. Here's a loose ball and picked up by Layla Ashley. Ashley off to the races. Kicks it out to Lappin. Bobbled by Lappin, but saves it. Now Lappin towards the free throw line. Out to Wilkie. Wilkie left of the circle. Going baseline right side for Ashley, trying to spin around the defender, and she got fouled on her way to the basket. She hit the deck, pops right back up with the help of a teammate. And Layla Ashley with an all expenses paid trip to the free throw line. Allie Yunt just picked up the foul. Here's Ashley. Going to shoot a pair, and the first one is no good. Layla Ashley averaging just under 5 points a game. Shoots just under 27% from the three-point arc. She's about 30% from the free throw line. One more coming up for Layla. Second is a little bit short, missed it, and the rebound pulled down by Nelson. 7-3, the score remains. Beaver Dam in front by 4 on Monona Grove, and Ashley hassling Carson Nelson, who lost it out of bounds. Right in front of the Beaver Dam student section, and they wanted, now they changed the call. The locals didn't like the initial call. They were going to award the ball back to Monona Grove, but they changed it. And maybe the petitioning by the student section got that job done a little bit. Who knows? 13-19 to go first half. Wilkie for 3, missed it from the left side. There's Zarnecki with an offensive board out to Lappin, top of the bubble. Back out to Ashley, fakes the 3 ball on the pump fake. Picks up the dribble, back to Lappin. Lappin, post lob, Wilkie sandwiched between 4 defenders, trying to fight through it, and we've got a whistle. Oh my goodness, she was between 4 Monona Grove defenders. I don't know how that pass got there without being picked off. It did. And then she did a great job just to hang on to it and fight through it. As we have more subs here. We've played just about 5 minutes of this first half. 13:03 to go until intermission. 7-3, Beaver Dam leads Monona Grove. Beavers inbounding to Ashley between the circles. Ashley. Post feed, Whitnable. Ooh, that one going out of bounds. She could not handle it. Ashley just tried to lead her into the block, and just a little bit too much on that as it went off the fingertips of Whitnable and out of bounds. So it's Monona Grove basketball off the Beaver Dam turnover. Still a 7-3 ball game in favor of BD. MG with the rock, though. And there's a pass on the left doorstep. Shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound for Zarnecki, and then Zarnecki's pass threw it away. It was intercepted. Now a layup is good for Gwen Bondurant. 7-5, so the Beaver Dam lead is down to 2 with 12.5 to play in the opening stanza. Zarnecki takes a pass smash into the lane. Off the glass, that one's going to go for Riley. Riley Zarnecki gets her first bucket tonight, 9-5. Golden Beavers lead the Silver Eagles by 4. As we're approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of the first half. And tied up is Moreau. She got tied up by both Layla Ashley and Maddie Kinsey. They called a foul, though. I thought they were going to get a held ball on that. Layla Ashley gets the foul. Ooh, I don't know. I thought for sure that was a jump ball. And, shake it off and you move on. For Ashley, that's her first personal third-team foul. And here is Abby Inda putting a shot up. It's off the rim, no good. From the left side, rebound for Kylie Whitnable. Now Kinsey throws it ahead, Lappin. Left wing side, back up high on the right for Zarnecki. She'll drive inside the bubble, kicks it out to Kinsey. Kinsey being hassled by Nelson defensively. Man-to-man defense here for Monona Grove. This is Ashley, pump fake, takes off. Inside the free throw line she goes. One hands it to the corner. Lappin now, pass, back door. There's Whitnable, missed the shot, got her own rebound, put back, yes. Kylie Whitnable, she would not be denied on that sequence. 11-5. The lead is 6 for the Golden Beavers. There's a 3 at the other end. Yes! Taylor Moreau with the trifecta, and it's 11-8, back to a one-possession game. Beaver Dam's up 3 and now foul. Let's check this one out. Stops the clock with 11:14 to go in the first half, as we got subs coming in on both sides. Carson Nelson picked up the foul. She's a sophomore. Her first, team's 6th. So we still have 11 minutes and change left to go in the first half. Beaver Dam's going to be in the bonus on the next Monona Grove foul. Kinsey, left side, up to Whitnable high on the right, back to Kinsey on the cross-court feed. And another cross-court pass. A-Striker sends it right corner, Salatel there. Up to Kinsey again. Little pump fake, down to the right block for Whitnable. Takes one dribble, out to A-Striker, and now finds Ani Salatel. They go around the horn to the right side. A-Striker there, back to Salatel. Out to A-Striker, she'll try a 3, in and out, it's no good. Offensive board, Wilkie, put back with the left hand, count it for Gabby Wilkie. That's her first 2 tonight. 13-8. BD leads by 5 with 10:34 to go until halftime. Here's a 3 on the other end. Yes, it is good. Taylor Moreau with her second triple, and it's a 2-point game. Beaver Dam 13, Monona Grove 11. Beaver Dam head coach Tim Chase talked about it in his pregame interview. The Silver Eagles are not bashful about shooting the 3. They shoot a lot of them, and Taylor Moreau's got 2. She is about 27-28% from behind the line on the season. Averages 8.4 a game. She's got 6 already tonight. So no surprise that we're seeing 3 balls being chucked up here early. Wilkie hands one up from close range. It's no good. And Emily with the rebound for the Silver Eagles. 9:48 to go first half. This is Clevenance. Stutter step, and she scores over a striker. Now a timeout called. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
Your friends at Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly are proud sponsors of this game. Let's face it, everybody is so busy right now that you have time to do nothing for yourself. Be sure to stop by Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly to find everything your busy family needs. We're talking about a large selection of produce, a full meat department, a bakery, a deli, and so much more. Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly on the beautiful east side of Beaver Dam. Better selection, better prices, better service. It all means you better go.
Of all the sandwich options in Beaver Dam, one new choice is quickly rising to the top. At the all-new Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, the secret is the bread. Made fresh from scratch every day, any variety you choose, which means you finally get a sandwich where the outside is as good as the inside. Come for lunch, come for breakfast, come see how good a sandwich can be when it starts with fresh baked bread. At the all-new Great Harvest Bakery Cafe in Beaver Dam, bread the way it ought to be.
Back to live action. Beaver Dam with the basketball after the Monona Grove timeout. We are tied at 13 apiece in this Badger East Conference showdown. 13-13 our score, under 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Three-pointer, top of the key. Maddie Kinsey's 3 is off the rim, no. Wilkie the offensive board, count the putback for Gabby. That's a big offensive board and a putback. 15-13, Beaver Dam leads by a deuce. A little up and under move and a shot off the glass won't go for Abby Inda. She fell down trying to get the rebound. Wilkie took it away. Feeds Kinsey, throws it ahead, and overshot Salatel. It's out of bounds, and the turnover will give it back to Monona Grove. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house. Glad you're tuned in tonight on both Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV Radio for our simulcast. Cale Zomer is my on-site videographer and engineer. Jeff Hall back at the radio station tonight engineering the audio side of things. Under 9 minutes to go first half in this one. Beaver Dam 15, Monona Grove 13. Into driving through traffic, and she lays it up and in. Well, she just went right through traffic like a hot knife through butter. Inda makes it a tie game, 15 apiece. Now Kinsey trying to slice through traffic the other end. She got fouled. Missed the shot because she got hammered. And Maddie Kinsey will earn an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. The foul was on Yunt, her second, team 7th. Kinsey goes to the line for a pair. First one is in and out for Maddie. Maddie Kinsey averaging about 3.5 points a game. She's very good usually from the free throw line. She's 90% from the free throw line this season. So that's we'll call that one a rare miss for Kinsey. 37% from behind the arc. Just to give you an idea on her stats. Second free throw's no good. I guess we jinxed her a little bit. And the defensive rebound for Moreau. Taylor Moreau, almost lost the handle on it, but saved it into the corner for Emma Lee. Now back to Moreau, into the lane. She goes, puts it up, count it, and one. Well, this is an old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Taylor Moreau, who's having a great game. She'll go to the line to shoot one, count the bucket. We're tied at 15 with 8:32 to go first half. The foul was on Salatel, her first and the team's 4th. Here's the free throw on the way for Taylor Moreau. Missed it. And rebound is tipped and grabbed by Zarnecki. 17-15 in favor of Monona Grove. So this is Beaver Dam now finding themselves down by a pair. Lappin, left side, baseline move. Off the rim, it won't go, and Clevidence has the rebound. Well, that one just rolled off the rim. Lappin, what are you going to do about that? Unfriendly rim. Clevidence at the other end, flips it to Inda. Abby Inda circling the wagons. Blocked out of bounds by Gabby Wilkie. Gabby Wilkie says, get out of here, not in my house. And she swats that one to the curtain behind the baseline there. So the Silver Eagles are going to keep possession. Right now they've got a 2-point lead. 17-15 with 7:56 to go in a tight first half. Top two teams in the Badger East going at it. Both teams at 7-1 conference records. Step back three. Clevidence, it's no good. Rebound, Salatel racing after it. Instead, it's grabbed by Lee. Then Lee actually lost it, but it's saved by Abby Inda. And now Inda puts a shot high off the glass. That's off the mark, wide right. Zarnecki the rebound. And Beaver Dam has it after all that. Here is Lappin. Little hesitation move. Down the lane, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul on Beaver Dam. The locals don't like it too much. It was called on Layla Ashley, by the way. A couple of emails to get to here. It says, Daily Dodge TV provides the best basketball streaming in Wisconsin, the best in the business. Thanks, guys. We have a timeout, by the way, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And that email, that very nice email is from Patrick Boyum, our good friend Patrick in St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you, Patrick. We really take pride in what we do, and we strive to be the best that we can be. What else do I have here? Hey, my neighbor Greg Stile checking in says, Mike, watching Daily Dodge TV, go Beavers. Our daughter Katie and son-in-law Eric live in Monona, but my daughter says once a Golden Beaver, always a Golden Beaver. And as class of 79 grads, we agree. Good job as usual, Mike. Greg and Julie Stile checking in. Hi, neighbors. How you doing? Thanks for that email. And we'll get to a few more emails that have come in here, but when we get a little chance. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find me. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll give you a shout-out tonight, as we always do. 7:14 and counting left in the first half. Still a 2-point Monona Grove lead. Clevidence spins into the lane, puts a shot out, and a fall away is good for Emily Clevidence. 5 points for Emily tonight. 19-15. The Silver Eagle lead up to 4. Wilkie, one hands it out. Ashley tries the three ball. In and out, no good. And the rebound for Emily. Feeds Clevidence up the right wing side. Stops at the arc. Now back to Lee. Return feed to Clevidence. One hands it off now for Moreau, and Taylor Moreau down to the baseline. Gives it to Bondurant, and she sends it up top for Carson Nelson. Here's Nelson. Driving left baseline, sends it out to Clevidence, and she'll reset at the point. Down the lane and right side. Missed the shot. Rebound, Wilkie. Flips it ahead for Layla Ashley. Turning on the Jets. Ashley going in for a layup and got it. Layla Ashley. She turned on the afterburners and got it past the defense. 19-17, so it's a 2-point game. Silver Eagles still on top. And now they're on top by 4. Carson Nelson on the right side, banking one home. 21-17 Eagles. And Zarnecki returns the favor at the other end. Riley Zarnecki. I barely looked up from my stat sheet, marking the bucket at one end, and Zarnecki scoring at the other end. 21-19. So the game is a 2-point contest. Beaver Dam trailing by 2. We're down to 5:45 remaining in the first half. Ooh, Ashley almost tipped the pass loose. Hassling Taylor Moreau. She gets rid of it to Emily Clevidence. Clevidence now guarded by Carly Lappin. One-handed bounce pass taken by Emily. Lee, bounce pass to Bondurant. Sends it back up on the right wing now for Moreau. Moreau, right side, through a double team. Missed the shot short. Ashley has the rebound. Ashley into the front court. Stops, lets traffic catch up, finds Wilkie. Schultz spot up for 3. Yes! Gabby Wilkie with the pull-up 3. Beaver Dam leads 22-21, 5:10 to go in the first half, and a timeout. Monona Grove brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And tell you what, let's keep it right here. I got a couple of emails to get to. And this one says, go Golden Beavers, let's see another win. A shout out to Riley Zarnecki, number 23, from grandparents Al and Diane, watching from Cudahy. And a shout out to you, Mike, for awesome announcing. Thank you very much, guys. That means a lot to me. And appreciate you checking in. You know, we love hearing from you. That's from Al and Diane, cheering on Riley Zarnecki tonight. What else do we got here? This one says, it may be freezing here in Minnesota, but I'm nice and toasty watching the Beaver Dam girls play. Go Beavers. And my sister checking in. My sister Lori watching the game tonight from home up in Minneapolis, the Twin Cities. Again, send me an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Here's a turnover. Ashley going in all alone at the other end for a layup. Count the bucket for Layla Ashley. Off the MG turnover, 24-21, as Beaver Dam now leads by 3. 4:48 left until halftime. 3 at the top of the key. It's off the mark. No good for Nelson. Kinsey has the defensive rebound for the Golden Beavers. And a bounce pass ahead to Wilkie as she trots ahead. Wilkie, a little hesitation. Oh, lost the handle on it and picked up by Emma Lee. And now Lee double dribbled as she was going back the other way. So the team's trading turnovers. And Beaver Dam is going to get it back, leading by 3. Golden Beavers were down by 4 just a moment ago. Now they're up by 3. .433 left to play, opening half. Wilkie takes a bounce pass, and she is fouled. Abby Inda is trying to deny that pass. And that's the 8th foul of the half on Monona Grove. First on Inda, so it's going to put Wilkie at the line to shoot 1+1. Front end of the bonus, nothing but net for Gabby Wilkie. Gabby shoots about 80% from the free throw line, averaging 17.2 a game. 5 rebounds a contest. 3 assists per game. Second free throw good. 9 points so far for Wilkie, and it's 26-21. Beaver Dam leading by 5 with 4:19 to go in the half. There's an underhanded shot, no good by Delaney Bracken. And here comes Kinsey. Wilkie, pass down low to Whitnable. Whitnable puts it up and in. The high-low game. Wilkie finds Whitnable down in the right block. Whitnable scores to make it 28-21. Golden Beavers by 7 now. And there is a shot up off the rim, no good for Inda. Wilkie the rebound, whips it ahead quickly. Ashley, right side, going in and got fouled. Well, Layla Ashley just decided, I'm going to be aggressive, take it myself, and she got rewarded. As Taylor Moreau picks up the foul, her second, team's 9th. And this should be 2 now at the line for Layla Ashley. Front end of the 2 free throws is good. Ashley's up to 5 points now. 29-21. The lead is up to 8 for Beaver Dam. And the next one, off the back rim, no. Rebound for Bracken. And she feeds Clevidence, who brings it into the front court. We're down to 3:43 to go, first half. And there's Zarnecki with a steal. She stripped Allie Yunt. And now in transition, a striker had it. She was going in for a layup on the left side and got blocked. Defender hustling back to deny what would have been a layup. But Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. Kinsey on the baseline to our left, and will fire it in. With 3:34 to go, first half. Here inside the BDHS field house. Inbounds pass tipped into the backcourt and going to be picked up by Moreau. She's going to go in and reverses past Ashley. Missed the layup. Whitnable's got the defensive carom and feeds Layla Ashley. Now Ashley lets traffic go by. She's between the circles. Sends it out high on the right for Kinsey. This is Kinsey to Zarnecki. Top of the bubble. Ran into a double team near the free throw line. Out to Kinsey on that pass. Here's Kinsey. Kinsey directing traffic. Cross court feeds Zarnecki out in three-point land. Into the lane she goes briefly. Now sends it back up to Ashley. Ashley driving. Out to Kinsey. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Beaver Dam with the rock, leading Monona Grove 29-21. Right now just being patient offensively, working it from side to side. Kinsey's open for 3, right side. Yes! Maddie Kinsey knocks down the triple. 32-21. Beaver Dam's got a double-digit lead with 2.5 minutes to play until they blow the horn. Here's a reverse layup. Count it and one. What a move by Abby Inda. A reverse layup. It goes and she's fouled. So a chance for a three-point play for Abby Inda. She's going to shoot one here in a moment. It is youth night here inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Coming up at halftime tonight, I believe it's the 3rd and 4th graders from the Positively Hoops program are going to scrimmage one another. And later, after the game is over tonight, they'll get to go on the court and get some autographs from the Beaver Dam varsity players. Free throws no good. Rebound Zarnecki. We'll have to put the camera on the youngsters during halftime. We have an extended halftime by a couple of minutes tonight to allow the Positively Hoops youngsters a chance to scrimmage each other, and we'll throw the camera on them. What do you say there, Cale? For those of you watching on the video side tonight, 2:05 to go, first half. Post feed, right side. Wilkie catches, shoots, scores. Perfect. Abby Wilkie makes it 34-23. And here's Inda at the other end. And Zarnecki blocked it, and Wilkie has the ricochet. Now she's double teamed and fires it ahead to Kinsey. Whips it to Salatel, and Salatel stripped from behind. And now we've got a whistle, and it looks like they're going to get Salatel here in frustration after getting stripped by Nelson, who was going back the other way. So that's her second, team's 7th. So both teams are in the bonus now with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in the opening stanza. So this is going to be Nelson at the line. And the front end of the bonus is good for Carson Nelson. Averages about 4 or 5 points a game. Just under 50% from the free throw line on the season. Second one, no good. Box out rebound for Whitnable, 34-24. So Beaver Dam leads Monona Grove by 10 with now 92 seconds remaining in the first half. Here is Wilkie through traffic. Blocked from behind. And the loose ball picked up by Moreau after Inda had blocked Wilkie from behind. This is Carson Nelson. Whips it out to Inda, left of the circle. She drives into the lane now. Right side she goes. Wilkie with her all the way. Beaver Dam in that sticky man-to-man D, and Monona Grove just threw it away into the Beaver Dam bench. 65 seconds left to play, opening half. 34-24 is our score. Beaver Dam up by 10, and a chance to pad the lead on this possession. Wilkie, post feed, and Whitnable couldn't handle it, and it was tipped and stolen by Clevidence. Clevidence is easy to spot on the floor tonight as she goes right side, and she got tied up as she was going for a shot. Lappin tied her up, and the jump ball is going to stay on that end. But for those of you who are listening on the radio, Emily Clevidence has these neon green tennis shoes on. So if the power goes out tonight, we're going to know where Clevidence is in the dark. And she's got those bright neon green tennis shoes. Those of you watching the video stream, I'm sure can see it. Off the inbounds play, three-pointer from the corner. Aubry Smith, a sophomore. Her first bucket as she just checked in, 34-27. Half a minute to play in the opening stanza. Beaver Dam with the ball, but their lead now down to 7. That was a big three for Smith and the Eagles. Lappin, backdoor pass. Whitnable bobbled it, got it back, kicks it out. Kinsey, she'll try a three. It is no good. Off the rim, and the rebound for Emily. Monona Grove has it, 10 seconds left in the half. Here's Inda going against Wilkie. Inda in the lane, one hands it up over Wilkie. In and out, no good. Lappin the rebound, 3 seconds. Kinsey, 2, 1. Half-court shot, Wilkie, wait a minute. She was called for a travel. Half is over. I don't believe they'll put any additional time on because the clock had hit 0. Or will they? Now they might. The half is essentially over. I mean, if there's any time left at all, it's going to be, what, a couple of tenths of a second? we'll see here. They are going to let Monona Grove inbound. Kind of a strange ending to the half. Nelson's going to toss it in. They still have not put the time yet back on the scoreboard. I think they're just trying to figure out how much time has to go on. But it can't be, it can't even be, well, now they put 1.2 on. I'm surprised. I thought it would be less than a second. So here we go. Nelson to inbound with 1.2 seconds on the clock. Gets it into Moreau. Three-pointer at the horn. It is no good. Now the half is over. And that is the end of the first half of play here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse with the score, Beaver Dam 34, Monona Grove 27. Stay with us. We'll take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
Dreaming about improving your current home or maybe buying a new home? Horicon Bank is here to help you fulfill your dreams, whether you need help setting up a savings plan for renovating your home or if you're ready to buy. Horicon Bank is here to help with convenient savings options, great rates on home mortgages, and local lenders. Horicon Bank makes home financing easy. Get started at horiconbank.com or meet with a Horicon Bank mortgage lender. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID 434805.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all of your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, workers' compensation, Social Security, disability, bankruptcy, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, divorce, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Upco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or in need of power equipment like tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports Company makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company.
That's the sound of money. Great money is what you'll earn for a job well done at Pine Hills Trucking. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, wants to know what you would like to get paid. Women, men, military veterans, young adults, and more. You're all missing out on a rewarding and well-compensated career if you don't give Bob a call today and have a conversation with him. Tell him what you are looking for in your career, and he'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. That's Bob at Pine Hills Trucking, 920-887-8337.
Welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson reporting for WBEV and Daily Dodge TV. Cale Zomer's with me here on site. And Jeff Hall back at the studio this evening. Halftime of this Badger East Conference showdown. At the break, Beaver Dam leads Monona Grove 34-27. I mentioned it earlier, but it is youth night here inside the Fieldhouse. And right now, the 3rd and 4th graders from Beaver Dam Positively Hoops are scrimmaging. As you can see on the screen, those of you watching on the video stream tonight. So we want to give a shout out to those youngsters out there getting a chance to show what they can do on the big court. And this is something that they like to do every year. Get the grade schoolers a chance to come to a varsity game and do a little scrimmage at halftime. And then, of course, after the varsity game is over tonight, the youngsters will get a chance to come back on the court, and they'll be able to meet the Beaver Dam players and get some autographs. And it's just a great time. Great event that they do, and a nice chance for these young girls to get up close and meet their idols. How about that shot that just went up? Yeah. So just enjoy watching some of the action here as we are now at halftime of our varsity game. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, and QBS Law. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Power Sports Company, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Horicon Bank, and Great Harvest Bread Company. Well, did you know that BDHS athletes and club participants are committed far beyond their performance in competitions? Our students, advisors, and coaches make a commitment to our community by participating in outreach efforts and projects that give back to Beaver Dam and keep us grounded in the importance of service, giving, and thanks. And for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. Speaking of upcoming, we have a basketball broadcast coming up this Saturday here on Daily Dodge TV. And Saturday afternoon, the Beaver Dam boys basketball team will battle Edgewood at the Badger Challenge in DeForest. And we're going to have that game for you Saturday afternoon with our pregame show starting around 12:20. Tip time is at 12:40. Again, that game Saturday will be video streamed right here on Daily Dodge TV. It's the Beaver Dam boys versus Edgewood at the Badger Challenge. If you can't make it down to DeForest, well, we've got you covered right here on the video stream. Again, 12:20 approximately for our pregame show, and we'll tip it off around 12:40. It is 34-27. The Beaver Dam girls leading Monona Grove at halftime of this first place showdown in the Badger East. Right now you're watching the Positively Hoops 3rd and 4th grade girls going at it on the court. While you're watching that, let's run down some individual scoring from the first half of our game tonight. For Beaver Dam, they were paced by Gabby Wilkie. Wilkie leads all scorers in the game, as a matter of fact, with 11 points, including 1 3-point basket. Kylie Whitnable had 8 points for the Golden Beavers. Layla Ashley with 5 tonight in that first half. 4 points for Riley Zarnecki. Maddie Kinsey had a triple. She finished the half with 3. And Ani Salatel, or as I like to call her, Seattle, with a triple in the first half. She finished with 3. Ani Salatel with 3. I'm still smiling about that email we got on Saturday night at the Badger Challenge in Monroe, and had her name listed as Annika Seattle. So that's a pretty good nickname, Seattle. I won't tell you what my nicknames were when I was a kid growing up. This is a family show. So anyways, that's what it looked like on the Beaver Dam side of the ledger. Meanwhile, for Monona Grove, they were led in scoring by Taylor Moreau. 8 points for Taylor. She had those 2 big threes early on in the game. 8 points total for Moreau. Abby Inda with 6 in the first half for the Silver Eagles. Emily Clevenance good for 5. Aubry Smith off the bench had a triple, so she finished the half with 3. Carson Nelson with 3. And Gwen Bondurant chipped in 2 for Monona Grove. Beaver Dam 34, Monona Grove 27 at the break. And Beaver Dam, in the latter stages of the first half, at one point was down by 4, but they flipped the switch towards the end of the half, and they go on to close out the half in solid fashion and now lead it by 7 at the break. It's 34-27, BD on top of Monona Grove. Again, on a little bit of an extended halftime here as you're watching the Beaver Dam Positively Hoops 3rd and 4th grade girls scrimmaging right now on the big court. As we look ahead for these two teams, after tonight's game, Beaver Dam will next be in action at Fort Atkinson next week, Tuesday night, for a 7:30 start. And then on Saturday, January 29th, Milton will be in town here at the field house for a 1:30 start. That's a week from this coming Saturday. And for Monona Grove, their next game is Tuesday night at home against DeForest. And then Thursday, January 27th, they'll take a road trip to Watertown as the scrimmage is over, and they give the youngsters a nice hand for their efforts tonight. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
A career in manufacturing can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Tisha has been at Metalcraft in Mayville for 2 decades, and she thoroughly agrees.
We have great insurance here. Our pay is very good here, and you have room to better, your pay with raises and all that. It's just a very good job. It's very family orientated here.
Explore the many career opportunities in manufacturing by stopping in at Moraine Park Technical College or visiting DodgeRegionMBA.org.
If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment. For every...
They said the car needs brakes.
Moment. For every...
We need a vacation.
Moment. And for every...
I want that house.
Moment. And for every landmark moment between, Landmark Credit Union is here to help whenever you want to, need to, or have to spend, borrow, or save money. Landmark Credit Union. To learn more, visit landmarkcu.com/moments. Equal housing opportunity.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Well, just about ready to start the second half here inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV. Cale Zomer, Jeff Hall, my engineers. Tonight for this broadcast, 34-27. Beaver Dam leading Monona Grove as we're just a few moments away from the start of the second half. I got another email that just came in just a little while ago, and this one says, just couldn't get there tonight. Cheering on from home. Let's go, Beaver Dam. Now, I don't have a name on this one, but that's okay. Maybe that person wanted to remain anonymous. But thanks for the email nonetheless. Again, if you'd like to send one in, hey, we got plenty of time to get you a shout-out. Sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find me. Sports@dailydodge.com. Again, I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. And we've heard from plenty of Beaver Dam fans tonight. Hey, if you're a Monona Grove fan, don't be afraid. We'd love to hear from you, too. We know you got to be out there watching, some of you. Come on now. You tell me there's no Monona Grove fans tuned into this broadcast? I've got to think there's a few out there. Send me an email. Let me know where you're tuning in from tonight. It's Sports at Daily Dodge. Now, for those of you on the radio side, Beaver Dam will go left to right, as I see it, in the second half, and Monona Grove right to left across your radio dial. Those of you on the video side, though, you got a pretty good look at this thing, thanks to Cale Zomer. Beaver Dam with the ball to start the second half, leading by 7. And here we go. Second half is underway. Layla Ashley out on the left side in front of her own bench. Pass to Salatel, top of the key. Kinsey now over to the right corner for Zarnecki. She drives right baseline shot off the glass. No, it won't go. Clevidence has the rebound. And Clevidence, the hesitation move, goes right baseline at the other end. Hit the side of the backboard with a shot. Wilkie got the deflection. Now 3-on-1 the other way. Wilkie pass to Zarnecki. Right side layup. No, rebound. And it's grabbed by Bondurant. Everything but the finish there for Beaver Dam. They had a 3-on-1. They couldn't get points. Opening minute of play, second half. Clevidence, pass, backdoor. Shot is up, no, but a foul. Great backdoor pass from Clevidence to Bondurant, who got fouled. So Gwen Bondurant will go to the free throw line. Wilkie picked up the foul for her first, team's first. And first free throw is no good. Bondurant about 64% from the free throw line on the season. Averages 2.5, 3 points a game. Next one, no good. Rebound, grabbed by Wilkie. And she's double teamed on the end line, but sends it ahead to Ashley. Layla Ashley to Zarnecki. Left corner pass. Salatel has it. Sends it up to Kinsey between the rings. Round the horn to the right side. Ashley cross-court feeds Salatel back to Zarnecki. Zarnecki giving it to Kinsey. Little lob pass to the free throw line. There's Wilkie. Wilkie pivots into the lane. Spins, trying to go up with it over the defender. Missed the shot short. And the rebound grab by Abby Inda. Inda ahead. Spins. Shot is up. No good. Got her own rebound. Put back. No, actually, that was Bondurant. Beg your pardon. It got the rebound. She got fouled on the putback. And Gwen Bondurant will head to the free throw line. All expenses paid as Kinsey picked up a foul. Her first, team's second, and the first free throw is no good. 16:24 left in the game. So we are not even a minute and 40 seconds into this second half. Still stuck on 34-27. Beaver Dam with the lead. But right now, Bondurant with another free throw for Monona Grove. Second one is good. 34-28. 6-point Golden Beaver lead. Early second half. This is Whitnable. Post feed. Wilkie to Kinsey. Right side into the corner for Salatil. Her three ball off the mark. And the rebound is grabbed by the Silver Eagles. That one for Moreau. Faking the three, Inda. Driving down the lane, past the defense. Missed the layup a little bit short, and Wilkie was able to recover and get the defensive rebound. Throws it cross court to Kinsey. Kinsey out right side, right in front of the Beaver Dam student section. Up to the top of the silo for Layla Ashley. Return feed to Kinsey now. Up to Wilkie, fakes a three. Down the lane, floats one up, scores. Gabby Wilkie, the floater. 36-28. Back to an 8-point Beaver Dam advantage, and Clevidence muscling in, shoots over Salatel, fell down, and she scored in the process. 36-30. Ashley falling down, missed the underhanded shot. Silver Eagles rebound the miss, and here they come. Clevidence, backdoor pass. Lee puts it high off the glass, no good. Ashley has the defensive carom. And now she's going to let traffic go by. She'll bring it ahead. Feeds Wilkie, left of the circle. Post feed, Whitnable through a double team, catches, shoots, scores off the window. Now Whitnable, 10 points in the game for Kylie. And it's 38-30. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 8, 14:45 to go in the ball game. Clevidence tries a three. Off the back iron, no good. Wilkie got the long carom 2-on-1 the other way if they hurry. Wilkie, left side, going in past Clevidence. Layup, no, it's off the rim. Might have been underlaid a tad, and the rebound tipped out to the sideline where Wilkie's able to track it down. And now a reload for the Golden Beavers. Ashley, post feed off the mark. It was tipped out of bounds. And let's see, last touch, they say, by the Silver Eagles. So Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. Now we've got wholesale substitutions for the Silver Eagles. Bella A-Striker also coming back on for BD. Ashley to inbound on the baseline to our right. Fires it into A-Striker. To the corner now on the right side for Ashley. Ashley drives inside the bubble. Sends it up top of the key. Whitnable out to A-Striker. Back to Wilkie, top of the bubble. Pump fake. Sends it to the left side. Here's a three for A-Striker. Bullseye! Bella A-Striker with her first bucket. It's from downtown. 41-30. Back to a double-digit Beaver Dam lead. We're about 4 minutes into the second half. Nelson, a one-hander up in the lane, no good. And as they fight for the rebound, we've got a whistle and a foul. So that foul was on Nelson. Her second, team's first of the half. Beaver Dam with possession and an 11-point lead. Post feed right side. Whitnable spins and scores again. Kylie Whitnable out. Now a timeout going to be called by Monona Grove. A full timeout. A 1-minute break brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, kicking off the new year with a bang. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 off 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Editions. Take $5,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds and brand new 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4s from $29,995. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
All right, Monona Grove to inbound. And Clevidence has it and will bring it ahead for the Silver Eagles. 13:33 to go, second half. 43-30, Beaver Dam leads by 13 over Monona Grove. There's a shot up, a little bit short. Whitnable altered that shot by Delaney Bracken. And here come the Golden Beavers with a chance to pad the advantage. Here's Wilkie driving left side, missed the layup a little bit short. Whitnable going after the rebound, hit the deck. She was tied up. Jump ball is called. I believe that was Bracken that tied her up. And they call a jump ball, and the arrow is pointing to the left. That means it'll be Monona Grove basketball. Again, the winner of this game will technically be in first place in the Badger East as far as the 8-team conference goes. There's a pass that was intercepted, and, well, now a scrum ensues as we've got bodies on the floor, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Beaver Dam. But again, the winner of this game would be in first place or have the best record of all the 8 teams in the Badger East. But again, as I talked about in the pregame show, really the important thing is winning your 4-team pod. And Beaver Dam right now is on top of its northeast pod with Wanakee, DeForest, and Watertown. And right now, Monona Grove in command in the southeast pod, where they are joined by Fort Atkinson, Milton, and Stoughton. So, yeah, certainly bragging rights here for the winner of this one, but the pod is where it's at, because it's the top teams in the pod at the end of the season. They're going to have the chance, be competing for that conference title, at least the way I understand it anyways, with the revamped Badger Conference this year. 12 and a half minutes to play in this game. Beaver Dam's up 13 right now. A striker out to Zarnecki on the left wing. To the top of the key she goes. Puts on the brakes. Down low to a Kinsey. Kinsey was falling out of bounds. Tried to go over the shoulder and couldn't get the shot to go. Here come the Eagles off the miss. Bracken. Right side, drives in for a layup. Laney Bracken just found a little seam and took it strong to the rack on the right side. 43-32 Beaver Dam with just under 12 minutes left in the ball game. A striker, 3 on the right wing. Yes! Bella, a striker, hits her second triple of the half. 6 points for Bella in this ball game, 46-32. Back to a 14-point Beaver Dam lead. 11 and a half minutes to go in the contest. Allie Yunt fell down but got it to Abby Inda, and she's fouled as she was kind of circling the wagons trying to go in on the right side. Abby Inda fouled by Zarnecki. Zarnecki's first, team's third, and here is Abby Inda at the charity stripe. Going to shoot 2. First one is no good. As we get some fresh personnel out there. Substitutions for both sides before the second free throw is attempted. Positively Hoops put on a nice show at halftime tonight. The 3rd and 4th grade girls. Hats off to them for some fine entertainment. Beaver Dam High School Pep Band was here providing fine entertainment tonight under the direction of Kyle Hendrickson. Second free throw is no good. Rebound for Wilkie. And we hope that Kale and Jeff and myself are providing you with some entertainment tonight. Actually, the girls are providing the entertainment. We're just calling it as we see it, or at least I am anyways. And Jeff and Kale work feverishly behind the scenes to make me sound good. And we got a whistle and a foul as Wilkie attempted a 3. It was no good. It wouldn't have counted anyways as there was a foul on Beaver Dam. That's a harder job than you would think to make me sound and look good. Many have tried, many have failed. But Kale somehow and Jeff seem to pull it off. At least, mildly anyways. My self-deprecating humor there. Here comes Monona Grove, and a layup is no good for Inda, and the rebound for Lappin. Everything but the finish there. She took it in strong, just missed it. Now here's a striker. How about another 3 for Bella? Missed that one short. Offensive board. Salatel right there on the right doorstep to get the rebound, and she puts it back home. 48-32, and Ani now with 5 points in the game. So Seattle with a big offensive board and a putback right there. 10:26 to go in the ball game. 48-32. Beaver Dam leading by 16. And this is Yunt giving it to Bondurant. Out to Yunt in the left corner. She'll try a 3-ball. Rainbow 3 is no good. And an offensive board. Moreau, and she falls down, but she put it up and in as she was falling down. And Beaver Dam giving up the offensive board. Moreau takes advantage. Now a 3 for Lappin at the other end is no good off the rim. We're going the other way. Exactly 10 minutes left in the ball game. Our score, Beaver Dam 48, Monona Grove 34, as we get substitutions here before we continue. Another email came in here. Thanks for the great game coverage, Mike. Once again, an excellent job. Great game, Beaver Dam, and a second half hello to Brooklyn, number 14, from her Minnesota grandparents. Shar and Greg sent another one in for us tonight. Thank you very much. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. There's time before the end of the game. We'll give you a shout out. And Monona Grove just turned it over, a baseline drive. They stepped on the end line. 9:46 remaining in this one. Monona Grove 9-5 overall coming into the game tonight. Beaver Dam 15-2. This is Beaver Dam's 18th game of the year already. They kind of front-loaded their schedule. We've talked about it. And here's Wilkie for 3. It's short. Offensive board, Kinsey underhands it out to Ashley in a reload for the Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam, what did they play? Like 4 games in the first week alone of the season? And as we got a whistle, and quite a few games early, And some of that was by design, more or less, because, with today's day and age and the pandemic we're in, they were worried about, well, what if games start getting canceled? So they wanted to play as many early as they could, and it's paid off in the sense there's a post feed intended for Whitnable, but she couldn't handle it. And I thought it went off of Emma Lee. I thought she was the last to touch it, but they're saying no, it went off of Whitnable, and it's going to go back to Monona Grove. But, Beaver Dam wanted to get games in just in case there were going to be cancellations. And, some teams have had several games canceled. But Beaver Dam's been very fortunate. They're getting their games in. They've had a few stretches where were pretty quiet, where they didn't play a lot of games because, just the way the schedule was working. But, hey, at least they've gotten now 18 games in. Kickball on the inbounds pass, and they'll try it again, will the Silver Eagles. 9:05 left in the half. Bottom line is these teams are playing, and that's after what we've seen the last year and a half, 2 years. You don't take it for granted anymore, do you? At least I don't. Clevedence, spin move, right side, little 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Salatel has it, and Seattle's going to bring it ahead. Throws it over to Wilkie, left baseline drive underneath the basket. Pass was going out towards Ashley, but it was tipped and stolen by Emily Clevedence. Clevedence, hesitation move, down the lane, right side, puts a shot up, count it, and a foul as she hits the deck. Emily Clevedence with an and one. So she'll go to the line. Ani Salatel with a foul. It is the 5th team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. And Clevedence with those bright neon green tennis shoes steps to the line. And the free throw is up, and it is good. Need sunglasses to look at those tennis shoes. I love them. 48-37 is the score. So the Beaver Dam lead is at 11. Ashley will try a three right corner. Off the back rim, no. Offensive board, though, for A-Striker, and she somehow kind of gets it out to Kinsey. Behind the back dribble, Maddie Kinsey. Over to A-Striker in front of her own bench, left sideline. Back to the top of the key. There is Zarnecki feeding Kinsey high on the left. She's guarded pretty closely there by Emily. And now Kinsey down the lane. Backdoor pass on the right block. There's Whitnable. Whitnable scores. She's got 14 points in the game. 50-37. Beaver Dam up 13. 7:57 to go, and a pass intended for Clevedence out of bounds into the MG bench. Turnover will give it to the Golden Beavers. Oh, there's a turnover on the part of Beaver Dam. They lost it. And back the other way, Inda, left side going against Zarnecki. Couldn't get a shot off. And they're saying that actually, as Inda was falling out of bounds, the ball was loose. They're saying it was touched by Zarnecki, so Clevedence will inbound as Monona Grove is going to keep it. 7:42 remaining in the contest, and an inbounds pass. Bracken sends it up to Lee, and a return feed. On the return feed, we had a whistle. And Beaver Dam's clapping. They're heading the other way, so this would appear to be a foul on Monona Grove. Beaver Dam will get it back. All right, here's Kinsey just inside the timeline, giving it now to Ashley. Between the rings, A-Striker over to the right side, elbow for Kinsey. Back around the horn, left side, A-Striker to the free throw lines, finds Zarnecki there, and she kicks it out. A-Striker, post feed and grabbed by Whitnable, double team to the left block, sends it back out on a weak pass, but it was saved by A-Striker, and an A-Striker called for a double dribble. With 7:10 remaining, 50-37, Beaver Dam up 13 on Monona Grove. We got another email that came in here. Busy week for the Golden Beavers. Proud of the effort from the girls and the coaching staff. Thanks as always for a great broadcast. That's from Abby Rubior. Abby, that is Coach Chase's daughter. Abby, thank you very much for that email. Appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, sports@dailydodge.com. if you want to sneak an email in before the end of our coverage here tonight. Having fun simulcasting tonight. We're on video and we're on radio. Underhanded shot and the drive is good. Delaney Bracken, underhand style, 50-39 as she scores on the right side. So the Silver Eagles within 11, but time now ticking here away. 6:40 and counting left in the ballgame. Ashley, left side, she drives, blocked from behind, got it as she was falling out of bounds and saves it. And they get it to Lappin. Lappin now feeds Wilkie. Wilkie, double teamed in the left block, kicks it out. Salatel for three, yes! Seattle, she hits it from downtown Seattle. Her second triple of the game. 8 points for Ani tonight. Shot is up, no good, but an offensive board. Bracken's putback's going to go at the other end. So it's now Beaver Dam 53, Monona Grove 41. 12-point Golden Beaver lead. Clock continuing to run. Well, now it's not. We got a whistle. 6:02 left. Let's check it out here. Beaver Dam's going to inbound on the near sideline. Carson Nelson, she was called for a foul on Monona Grove. Her second, beg your pardon, it was her third and also the fourth team foul of the second half for the Silver Eagles. 6 minutes left in this one. Kinsey whips it to Salatel. Post feed right side, Wilkie catches. Bounce pass out, Kinsey. A striker around the horn, Salatel. How about another three? Missed that one off the mark, left of the rim. And the rebound for Yunt. Allie Yunt. Taken off. Lost it. I think it was knocked loose from behind, I believe. And now here is Wilkie leading the charge ahead. Wilkie bobbled it, but put a shot up. No good. It's off the rim. It's out of bounds. And Beaver Dam's going to keep it with 5:31 to go in the ballgame. Beaver Dam student section, they are still on their feet. They have not sat down all night long. So the Beaver Dam students, when they buy their seats, they buy them, but they don't use them. There's Wilkie off the inbounds, putting it up and in. What's that old adage? We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. They don't even need the edge. Clevidence for three at the other end. 55-44, Beaver Dam by 11. Yeah, they don't even need the edge of the seat. They just stand during the game. Bad pass intercepted by Bondurant. Beaver Dam turns it over. And here is Yunt at the other end. Inside the free throw line, bounce pass to the baseline. Grabbed there by Bondurant, trying to get a shot off. Nope, she's going to kick it out instead. Now Yunt, right baseline move, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on Kinsey. Let's check it out. Kinsey playing defense. Yep, Maddie picks it up. Her second, team seventh, and now timeout Beaver Dam. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Alrighty, off the timeout. 4:51 left in the ball game. Front end of the bonus is up, and it's no good for Yunt, and the rebound for Gabby Wilkie. 55-44, Beaver Dam leads Monona Grove in this first place battle in the Badger East. Right now, Kinsey directing traffic and now sends it up high on the right for Gabby Wilkie. Wilkie going left side on the dribble. Coming back to the near side, now picks up the dribble. Sidearm, a bad pass, sidearm tipped and stolen. And Inda threw it ahead, and it was saved by Yunt to Moreau. She'll try a three, but missed it well short. Kinsey plucks the rebound out of midair and throws it ahead to Wilkie. A quick touch pass over to Salatel. Cross-court feed, Wilkie high on the left. Being guarded by Inda. Inda's all over, trying to find out what she had for lunch. Here is Salatel, top of the bubble. Clock running, exactly 4 minutes left in the game. Beaver Dam's up 11, and we've got a foul as Wilkie took a pass. So this one, Abby Inda, guilty of the infraction with, that's her second personal. That is also the fifth team foul in the half for the Silver Eagles. So Salatel to toss it in. Kinsey will catch it in the backcourt. And she'll walk through the center circle. Met there by Carson Nelson. Now a striker. Lob pass over to Ani Salatel on the left side. Man-to-man D here once again for Monona Grove. Getting late, 3:35 to go. Beaver Dam with possession and an 11-point lead, and they don't have to force anything here. They can play catch, run some clock, and basically they're going to force Monona Grove to do something about it. Post feed intended for Whitnable, and it's tipped and stolen. Emma Lee got it. Tried to force that one into traffic, and it didn't work. Monona Grove was ready for it. Here's Cleveton spinning into the lane, trying to go up and under. Puts a shot up off the back rim, no. Rebound, a striker is able to corral that one from going out of bounds. Ahead now in the outlet. Whitnable throws it to Salatel. Nice pass to a cutting Wilkie. Easy layup, count it. Tic-tac-toe down the floor on the transition. Wilkie with the bucket. 57-44. Golden Beavers on top of the Silver Eagles. 2:46 to go in the game. There's a drive, layup. No, it's over the rim, too strong. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers, I forgot to mention earlier tonight in the JV game, Golden Beavers were victorious. Beaver Dam beating Monona Grove 48-37. Beaver Dam, if they hang on here tonight, looking for their 10th win in a row. Monona Grove has lost 3 straight, so they're in danger of dropping their 4th straight here. Again, I talked about it in the beginning. Cleveland's for 3, no. Rebound, a striker has it. I talked about it in the pregame show how this is really the toughest probably stretch, the meat of their schedule. And again, they were without the services of several players tonight. I talked about that too. A couple of players injured and one player who's out on another commitment tonight. In fact, their leading scorer is one of those players that's out. So, a tough game against a very, very elite Beaver Dam team, and then you come in shorthanded. That's not an easy thing. Credit these girls out there for battling the way they have. 57-44, Beaver Dam, 2:21 to go in this one. Golden Beavers have the rock. Actually, we're up to 6 fouls now on Monona Grove. The next one in Beaver Dam shooting. And as Inda was off to the races off a turnover, Layla Ashley called for a foul, trying to recover. That's Layla's 3rd, team's 8th. Here's Abby Inda at the free throw line. She's going to shoot the bonus front end. Good. (57-45), so a 12-point Beaver Dam lead. Next one's on the way, off the back rim, no good. And as they fight for the rebound, it's grabbed by Inda. She kicks it out to Cleveton. She'll try a 3. Line drive 3 is no good. Rebound, that is Kinsey with a defensive board. Fights through traffic and gives it to Wilkie, and now a return feed. Maddie Kinsey will take it across the timeline. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. Beaver Dam's up 12. Salatel being hassled by Clevidence, and then Clevidence actually knocked it loose, but Clevidence had fallen out of bounds. And she touched it, so it's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Salatel to inbound and finds Kinsey near the big B and D at the center of the floor. 1:45 to go. 57-45. Golden Beavers lead by a dozen. And now a whistle and a foul. Actually, or a timeout do we have? Timeout. Beaver Dam brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of Wilson Elementary, January's School of the Month. And again, a reminder, we've got Beaver Dam boys basketball coming your way this Saturday afternoon on Daily Dodge TV at the Badger Challenge. The Beaver Dam boys are going to take on Edgewood at the Badger Challenge at DeForest High School Saturday afternoon. If you can't make it, tune in to Daily Dodge TV with our pregame show around 12:20, and the opening tip is scheduled, if we're on time, at 12:40 on Saturday afternoon. Hope you'll join us for that as Wilkie takes an inbounds pass and immediately is fouled. That is the 7th foul of the half on Monona Groves. So Beaver Dam now in the bonus. So Wilkie's going to go to the line right now. We're just getting some subs in. Gabby Wilkie tonight, 17 points. I've got her for. Front end of the bonus is true. One more for Gabby. And the second free throw for Wilkie is nothing but net. 59-45, so Beaver Dam's up by 14 with 90 seconds to go. So barring the miraculous, as Clevidence launches a three from the hot dog stand, it's in and out, no good. Wilkie has the rebound. I was going to say barring the miraculous, Beaver Dam is going to win its 10th in a row. We had another foul, by the way. And Wilkie's going to step to the charity stripe after that foul was called on Bondurant. First free throw, front end of the bonus is good. Team fouls are even up at 8 apiece now. Make it 60-45 Golden Beavers, and one more free throw for Gabby, and she will miss that one. Rebound is pulled down by Bondurant. Minute 15 left in the game. 60-45, Beaver Dam on top. Clevidence in the right block, up and under. Shot in and out. Got her own rebound. Put back. No. Wilkie has the rebound as Clevidence fell down. Boy, Clevidence just battling hard. Just couldn't get it. Couldn't get the finish. And now a whistle. And it looks like this foul is going to go on Bondurant, her 4th, team's 9th. And Gabby Wilkie all of a sudden back at the free throw line again. Might have to start having her mail forwarded there, as the first free throw is good for Gabby. (61-45). Golden Beavers on top of the Silver Eagles. Make it 62-45. As Wilkie gets them both. 1 minute left. Beaver Dam's up 17. There's a drive by Inda, and she scores on the right side. 62-47, but this one all but over as a pass tipped out of bounds by Moreau. That was an outlet pass intended for Layla Ashley back at the other end, but Moreau got the hand on it to knock it out of bounds. 45.3 to play. So this is going to be Kinsey on the baseline to our right to fire it in, but we're down to the final 45.3 in this one. Inbounds pass goes to Wilkie, and I'd imagine Beaver Dam just play catch with it here. Peyton Wheatsky out there for Beaver Dam now, but there's a turnover, and now Carson Nelson loses it out of bounds as Kinsey had to hustle back and play defense. Peyton Wheatsky had checked in, a 5'4" senior. Salatel's out there, Wilkie's out there, Whitnable and Kinsey along with the aforementioned Wheatsky. And now Beaver Dam's emptying the bench is Corey Gundert, 5'4" senior coming in. Who else is coming in? We got more subs coming in here. Sadie DeVries, 5'7" senior. Ellen Poles, 5'6" junior. Amy Storhoff, 5'8" junior. with 34 seconds left. Nelson to throw it in. And gets it into Lee. Sends it up high on the right. Here's a drive and a layup. It is going to go for Allie Yunt. 62-49, Beaver Dam with 20 seconds left in the game. That one bobbled but saved by Ellen Poles on the near sideline. Down to 12 seconds remaining in the game. Pass was knocked into the Beaver Dam bench by Delaney Bracken, so Sadie DeVries will throw it in for the Golden Beavers and find Gunder with 8 seconds left. Gunder, pass down to the baseline. There's Poles. Kick to the corner. DeVries, shot no good from the corner. Offensive board Poles, and she fires it into the lane, but the horn sounds. That'll do it. Final score tonight in this Badger East Conference showdown. Beaver Dam 62 and Monona Grove 49. Beaver Dam wins its 10th in a row. Golden Beavers improving to 16-2 on the season, and now 8-1. They're the top team in the Badger East. First place now. Meanwhile, Monona Grove dropping to 9-6 overall, and now 7-2 in Badger East play. The Silver Eagles have dropped now their 4th in a row, but again, tough stretch of the schedule, and they'll look to get the ship righted here before long. But Beaver Dam a winner tonight in this one, 62-49. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our post-game wrap. We'll get Tim Chase up here for some comments. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on 1430 WBEV and Daily Dodge TV.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's the Start Something New sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, kicking off the new year with a bang. 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 off 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Quad Cab Night Editions. Take $5,000 off Jeep Grand Cherokee Limiteds and brand new 2022 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4s from $29,995. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
That's the sound of money. Great money is what you'll earn for a job well done at Pine Hills Trucking. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, wants to know what you would like to get paid. Women, men, military veterans, young adults, and more. You're all missing out on a rewarding and well-compensated career if you don't give Bob a call today and have a conversation with him. Tell him what you are looking for in your career, and he'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. That's Bob at Pine Hills Trucking, 920-887-8337.
Did you know that we offer Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for doing things you probably do anyway. such as using your debit card, setting up a direct deposit, and taking an e-statement. Every month is a new chance to qualify, and there's no penalty if you miss. Ask for Kasasa today. Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Please contact us for details.
Ergo Bank, a proud supporter of local athletics.
And we welcome you back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson with you on the post-game show. Beaver Dam a winner tonight in this Badger East Conference showdown as the Golden Beavers knock off Monona Grove by the score of 62-49. I am pleased to be joined, as always, on the post-game by Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Tim, congratulations to you and the girls on a win. Tight game early, but you were able to get a little cushion right before halftime and built up the big lead and we're really never threatened late in the second half.
No, I give Monona Grove a lot of credit. They were without one of their better players tonight and played really well. We did not meet the challenge. I didn't think very well tonight. I was disappointed because I thought we've been practicing pretty well, but just both ends of the court, we really didn't execute the way we wanted to.
I was going to say, what were you not happy with in this one?
Defensively, we just seemed step slow. It seemed like they were getting a lot of easy buckets. One of our main concerns was to take away the three-point line from them, which they didn't make a ton of threes.
No, they did.
Against us, and they shoot about 34 games. So from that aspect, we probably did a good job. And offensively, I just thought we had some chances to score a little bit easier, and we didn't do it. But Monona Grove's defense was solid. They were working hard, and like I said, we got a lot of things we got to fix. There's going to be some good review of this game and hopefully some practice time where we can fix a lot of things because it was not sharp tonight.
So I didn't think the defense was all that bad. Obviously, yes, they were missing their top scorer, but I thought, for the most part, I thought it was pretty good. But I know you're going to dissect that a little more than I am, maybe in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, and it was just one of those things. We seemed to step slow at times, and we didn't. It was just the plays we were getting them scores. Our communication wasn't what it needed to be. At times, we were not defending quite what we wanted to. Probably some of it was a little bit of game plan, which I got to do a little bit better job of that as well, and our staff does. But it's one of those things. Yeah, it just seemed a little slow. And then offensively, we seemed like we had some opportunities to score that we didn't. And we got some work to do. But it's good. We got to win. We got to win. We call a timeout there later, and it's like we're in a ball game. We got to take care of this here today, and we did finish that. So at the end of the day, we did get a W, and we'll move on to the next one.
Well, and that's it. And you and I talked about, yes, it's this one more for bragging rights, but obviously it's the pod you're worried about, and you're still on top of the pod, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, it is. We're trying to play basketball a certain way, and I just feel like maybe we went backwards a little bit today, and hopefully we'll keep on working in practice and fix some of those things because we were not nearly as sharp as we need to be. And like I said, we got a couple days here to kind of get ready on Friday and Saturday this week, and hopefully we'll get ready for next week because we got 2 conference games the next week, and then once we get into February, it's pretty much we got to be playing at our best then because we'll get the second half of our pod, and then hopefully we can get ourselves in a position to play for something at the end of the year.
In some games, it's a long season. Let's face it, it's a long season. Some games are not going to be as maybe aesthetically pleasing as others. I suppose it's hard as a coach sometimes to put your finger on one or two things that maybe it might be the reason why.
Yeah, and this was a tough stretch playing late Saturday night and getting home late at 11:30, and then getting home late on Tuesday night. We got a late start on Tuesday and got back late. So we did have a couple long trips, but our kids our energy was good before the game, and I think our hearts are in the right spot. But for a lot of our kids, it's still a new experience, and being in these games and understanding what we got to do. So. And I know our standards are high,
right.
So it's hard that it was a 15-point win, and we're a little upset. But it's one of those things that we have long-term goals this year and in the future where we want to accomplish some things with these kids. So we just got to keep on working and try to improve. But yeah, it was a little bit of a tough stretch here, having to have 2 late nights and then come back. So
and you mentioned to me you thought this was not typical the way you had to play at the Badger Challenge Saturday night and then come back all of a sudden quick Tuesday, Thursday.
That's not the greatest scheduling in the world, especially knowing that some teams are going to have to travel as far as they did. And like I said, we had a late game Saturday night, then we turn around right away and have a late game Tuesday, and then turn around. Even though we're home today, it is a lot. Especially when you're trying to prep for teams and giving the kids enough time to rest. Obviously, they had off Sunday, but still, it's a little more than usual. And even when you get to tournament time, you usually have 2 games and not 3 games in that kind of stretch. I like that.
Well, and we keep talking about it, but hey, at least you're getting the games in, right? I talked with Monona Grove's coach, Tyler Keel before the game. And last year they played 7 games.
Right.
and so they're not taking anything for granted. I know you guys don't either. I mean,
No, we don't, and we're very thankful for the opportunities we have. And as we watched tonight, we got our youth night out here.
Yes.
Watching the kids play at halftime, that was awesome. And we got a lot of good players coming up here in the future, so it's exciting. We got our little hoopsters coming in a week for Milton. So I mean, and I think the thing is too. I think sometimes our kids want to do so well, and they're trying so hard to do things that they just kind of they're trying to make things happen. They're trying to make things happen. So it's one of those things that we got to keep on working and keep on improving.
I'm glad you mentioned the youngsters, the Positively Hoops kids that were here tonight. A chance for them to, get up and close and personal with some of their idols, I guess you want to call it. And, and as much as you do at the high school level, Tim, you and your staff and the players, so much of it starts at that level. I mean,
absolutely. And our high school kids are awesome at that. I mean, I can't believe how well they are doing this kind of right now. And then with our little hoopsters that we've been running for a few weeks, which is our K, through 4 right now that they're doing with those kids. And our high school kids are amazing. I mean, I know sometimes I'm tough on them as basketball players, but as people and as students, our kids are the absolute best. And they are just truly kids with great hearts and doing whatever they can to make our school and our community a better place. So I'm really proud of our kids. From that aspect.
Well, Tim, I've been around your entire tenure here in Beaver Dam, and as much as there's been a lot of success on the court, one of the things that's never changed from day one is the quality of kids you have in the program. And I'm up close and personal with you guys most of the time, and I would agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, these kids are they're great role models. They represent their school and their community well. They really do.
They do, yeah. And like I said, I'm tough on them as basketball players, and I think they collectively do want that. They want to have success. They want to be held accountable for what we do, and we'll be held accountable, and hopefully we'll get better. But it's a unique thing this year. Talking to across Aquinas' coach Dave Donarski, and it's a different feel from where our teams were a few years ago. We're still got very good teams, and we have a lot of talent. But it's fun what we're doing. But it's definitely it's a little bit more. It's a little different, I would say. It wasn't as easy as it maybe was before.
It's different, but sometimes maybe you do this too, Tim. I'll pinch myself because here we are talking about all these things that got to get better. And I look at the stat sheet and go, "You're 16-2."
I know.
I mean, but that's how high the bar is set.
It is. And these kids, they want that too. I mean, they know they want to have that success too. I mean, the kids that play in our program, they want to continue that success, and they want to do as best as they can. So it's one of those things that they'll just keep on working. They'll come to practice tomorrow and get after it. So.
And I have no doubt that they will. And now you get a couple days before the next game, and then next week we're looking ahead here just to briefly Tuesday at Fort, and then you get a Saturday matinee next week home against Milton.
And I will say that too. We've kind of, we've had 24 games scheduled this year. We're only going to get 10 at home. Hopefully we'll get some tournament games at home too. But it's been a tough road for us this year as well, and some of the trips we've taken. So I give the girls a lot of credit. Like I said, for what they've had to endure. Because from that standpoint, the travel and some of the different things we've done this year, it's not within the state, but, still it's because it's been a short amount of time and some quick turnaround. So, like I said, but nobody's going to feel sorry for us either. So
No, not at all. But congratulations on this win tonight. And, Tim, thanks as always for coming up as you do every game on the post-game show. We appreciate your insight, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks, Mike. Thank you.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show. Beaver Dam a winner tonight here in this game against Monona Grove, 62-49. I want to run down the final scoring numbers from this one. Let's start with victorious Beaver Dam as they go to 16-2, 8-1 in the Badger East, led by Gabby Wilkie. She was outstanding as per usual. 22 points for Gabby Wilkie as she leads all scorers in the game tonight. Also in double figures, Kylie Whitnable with 14. She was a force in the post once again, as she is so many nights. Also for Beaver Dam, Ani Salatel with 8 points, including a pair of 3-point baskets. 6 points for Bella Astreicher. She had a pair of threes in the game tonight. 5 points for Layla Ashley, all coming in the first half of this one. Riley Zarnecki with 4, all in the first half, and Maddie Kinsey had a triple in the first half. She finished the game with 3. Meanwhile, for Monona Grove, as they go to 9-6 overall, 7-2 in the league, they were paced in this one by Emily Clevidence with 13, 8 of those coming in the second half tonight. Taylor Moreau, 10 points in the game, including a pair of threes early. So she was in double figures. 9 points for Abby Inda. She just missed double figures. Inda with 9 in this contest tonight. Delaney Bracken had 6 points, all coming after halftime. 3 points for Aubry Smith. She had a three-pointer off the bench. Gwen Bondurant with 3. Carson Nelson with 3. And Allie Yunt finished the game with 2. I mentioned earlier, but I'll mention again, Monona Grove, their next game is Tuesday night, January 25th at home against DeForest. And then next week, Thursday night, a road game at Watertown. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, we'll remind you again that the girls are in action at Fort Atkinson next Tuesday night, January 25th. And then a week from this Saturday, January 29th, a home game at 1:30 in the afternoon against Milton. Our next broadcast here on Daily Dodge TV is this coming Saturday afternoon. Beaver Dam boys basketball, as the Beaver Dam boys will take on Edgewood at the Badger Challenge in DeForest. We'll have it for you 12:20 for the pregame show on Saturday afternoon, and the tip time is set for 12:40. Please join us for that game on Saturday. That'll be again on Daily Dodge TV. And once again, we thank our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Our presenting video sponsors are Columbus Family Dental, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, and QBS Law. Tonight's game also brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Power Sports Company, Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Air Care, Richards Insurance, the Manufacturers Business Alliance, Bayside Supper Club, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Metalcraft of Mayville, Landmark Credit Union, Pine Hills Trucking, Ergo Bank, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Horicon Bank, and Great Harvest Bread Company. 62-49 your final. Beaver Dam a winner over Monona Grove. That's going to wrap it up for us. We want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight, both on the video stream and on the radio. We want to thank Jeff Hall, our radio engineer, and of course Cale Zomer, my on-site videographer and engineer. For Jeff and for Cale, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from BDHS. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you again this weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 WBEV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.